quick look at the retro skin for Crash, which is incredible.
So polygonal.
Glorious, chunky polygons.
Love it.
Yeah, that's exclusive to PlayStation. So we have Retro Crash, Retro Coco, and Retro Cortex.
Nice.
Along with this brand new Retro Kart set.
Awesome.
Very
And
cool.
I think we are going to check out even more retro content here. All right, we're here taking a first deep look at Retro Stadium,
Nice.
the PlayStation exclusive track. And gosh, you know what, Thomas? I got to say, I love what you've done with the place.
Thank you.
This is a PlayStation exclusive? I had no idea from all those looks.
That's what I was going to say. So,
I love it.
a brand new retro reinterpretation of TurboTrack, Retro Stadium. And, you know, it's full of twists and turns, but it's also made of low polys.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, even just looking at this track right below you, like, it really brings you back, but it still looks crisper and cleaner than it probably did back in 1999.
Well, yeah, I mean, we had a lot of fun actually retrofitting this track.
Yeah.
Our studio art director, who I've been working with for about 20 years, back to the time when we were developing PlayStation 1 games, was actually having fun playing with 32 by 32 pixels textures.
Wow.
And it would go as far as picking 64 by 64 pixel textures. So, but that, you know, this is where we're pushing it. And so,
say, like, is it incredibly challenging to have to go back after you've spent the majority of this game sort of cleaning things up, and now we're sort of stripping it back?
yeah, the difficult part is removing stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you know, because we've had it so much with the brand new remastered version. But in this case, what we did is we turn on the texture filtering off. And this is how we can achieve the pixelated look underground, even in the crowd.
Yeah.
So it was really a matter of, you know, it's less is more, right? So it was being faithful to the original arena model
Right.
from TurboTrack,
Yeah.
and then making sure that, you know, even the corners or even the flying banner right here,
Yeah.
you know, we'd be tempted to add poles,
Oh,
but
right.
that wouldn't be
needs
fair to
those?
the original game. So yeah,
It's super authentic, and what I love about it is, like, it's got a new look to it, but yet, you know, like the other stages, like Dragon Mines even, you know, the track layout itself is familiar, so you'll remember those shortcuts, and that sort of muscle memory will come back to you.
yeah,
Especially
and it's
those
definitely a
tight
technical course.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of tight turns,
Oh,
Say these
a lot of
hairpin
turbo
turns
pads.
right here.
I've been really grappling with these. I've yet to perfect them, but that's
Hey,
something.
you're
Yeah.
doing all right.
Thanks. Oh, well, at least
just
I
avoided that one.
almost took them with me.
Oh,
Maybe I should ease off the gas a little bit.
I
Actually,
don't
that's
know.
probably my trick. It's
Oh,
just
here you have this opportunity to
I was gonna say, I
maybe
was
finish
gonna
first.
say.
oh,
Tip, 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 tip.
Oh, you might get it.
oh, please, no one have a missile
Gotta be
behind
successful.
me. Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Awesome.
it's all
Great
hinging
job.
on that.
You know what? I think I'm ready to jump in here as well.
You wanna?
Yeah.
All right. Let's jump in. Let's do some split screen multiplayer. What do you guys think?
Of course.
All right, before we jump into some split screen multiplayer, let's play around with the randomization option a little bit just to see what's going on here.
I was going to say, we've
yes.
all clearly just been mixing and matching all these different skins and carts. I love this, though, because it could bring up a combo that you'd never even considered.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a very powerful button. That's why we created it. Actually, it's one of the things I like the most when we're playing this game now, is to randomize just for the fun of it.
Oh, it's so cute
Oh,
with
yeah,
this
I
little
think
raincoat.
Fall in love with Pura here in a Jeep.
Oh, man.
That's absolutely the winner.
Yep.
So,
Let's see. Why not? Guess I'll
Yeah.
be playing as Zam with the Bulldog.
excellent.
look.
And then for those following along at home, player 1 is going to be Thomas. I am player 2. Kristen's player 3. And then Scott over there is player 4. So let's jump on in. All right. So we're jumping into Polar Pass. We
Stay
got
frosty.
Yeah, stay frosty, guys. May the best racer win.
Thank you.
Gotta try to get that. I'm not consistent in getting that boost. Thomas, what's your tip for getting that starting boost?
So you have to wait for the final green light to hit
Okay.
it. I mean, so you have to pay attention to the sound bite, and then you hit it as soon as the last green light turns red.
All right, I think that muscle memory will come back to me. But yeah, just wanted to say personally, thank you so much for including split screen multiplayer in Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled here. I feel like it's sort of something that I don't take for granted anymore. I'm really appreciative when developers decided to put this in the game, which is also faithful to the original, right?
Yes, it had to be. I mean, there's so much fun playing together in split screen. It had to be there.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh. Now I'm noticing if I do a hop over any of these jumps, it sort of gives me a little bit of a boost.
Yes, it does. As a matter of fact, you need to sort of understand when it's time to hit the hop button on top of any slope to get a little bit of momentum, and you get an extra boost. Especially the higher the jump, the higher the boost when you land.
Nice.
Yeah, it seems like between tracks with jumps like that, and then getting the power boost as well, like it's pivotal for winning a race. I mean, especially when you're playing against other players.
Absolutely. And you might notice if I'm pressing the triangle button now, I'm switching to the classic HUD, top left corner.
Oh yeah.
And so if you like the old version, you can use that, or if you prefer the new version, the Nitro-Fueled HUD we created, you get a little bit more. You get a little bit more information about how you can master the boost when you're power sliding.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a while for me since I was trying to master these boosts, and so having that extra information is super handy. But then, yeah, if folks are used to the classic look, that's available too. Dang it, into the drink.
I know. Every time.
Should have chose Crash's scuba skin for how much time I'd be spending in the water here.
By the way, I think I'm killing it. Just saying.
Yeah. Have you spent some time with this game before, Thomas?
I think you might have played it before.
Just started playing this morning.
Oh wow.
Oh no.
Oh no,
to jump
being
there.
chased by the warp orb.
One day I'll get that shortcut that's at the top of that tunnel.
Yeah, so you need to hop at the right time in order to get to hit it.
That's a tricky one, though.
I just slammed into the wall.
Oh.
Oh, dang it. That was a close one.
Do you have a favorite power-up, Thomas?
The missiles, the
All
tracking
right.
missiles, of course.
It's
I mean, that's the most satisfying to fire away.
slam dunk.
Although I kind of like throwing a rolling bomb behind me when I know I'm being chased, when I have
It's so deeply
an
satisfying.
opponent on my tail.
It is, yeah. It's a big.
When everything goes according to plan.
And of course, in this game, it's important to remind everybody that you need to. The more Wumpa fruits you collect, as soon as you have 10, you get a little faster, but also your power-ups become more potent.
Oh no!
And
they
so
do.
Oh yeah, they do. So the beaker, the green beaker, turns into a red beaker, and now you have a little cloud, a rainy cloud on top of your head if you get hit by it. Rolling bombs will last longer. TNT crates will turn into nitro crates instead, which will explode on impact.
Oh,
and I
boy.
should be talking while I'm racing.
And yet you're still
Yeah, look at-
totally
Yeah, and it's still first
dominating.
place.
Maybe that would just even the odds a little bit.
Distract him more. Get over
Oh
here.
no! Oh, I just. Was that you, Kristen?
It
There
was.
you go.
Oh, and then I hit a wall. So don't
How dare
worry
you?
about
All right,
it.
well, I just went out. Oh man, it's just so much more intense.
How you guys doing?
Listen.
See you having a good time.
It's
So
great
that's
back here. Thanks, Thomas.
No.
I'm gonna get myself a drink. Do you want
Oh,
anything?
okay, thanks. No ice though.
Oh.
Let's see.
All
So it's,
right.
it's a race for second now.
For third.
Or
isn't
for
it?
third, actually. Oh wait,
Yeah.
no, yeah. It's just Kristen and I. Oh.
Yeah.
Well. Hey, I finished.
All right.
That's what matters.
That's good.
Thomas, thank you so much for stopping by and showing off Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled.
My pleasure.
Not long to wait to visit Dragon Mines and Retro Stadium and play some multiplayer. It's coming out June 21st.
Yeah, I can't wait for people to get their hands on it.
Yeah, thanks for watching, everybody.
PlayStation